Is hy terug, Arno? Hallo? 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 Hallo, kan jullie mij nou horen?
Yeah. Okay. Arno, do you see it?
Yes, I can see I'm requested.
Isn't the best turn for me? Yes, 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 yes.
Yeah, and our pit is right here in the beginning.
Right.
On the left. Limiter on, yeah, good. As you're driving on the left, I missed it.
Can't see if the car's on or not. Where does it show ignition?
Just, you should have have you got an ignition
there we
button?
go.
Or...
Oh, there we go. It's green. Okay, so ignition's on. Brake bias is set to what? The 656.2. Strat 2. 97. You'll exit with 97 liters of fuel.
Yeah, that's fine.
3, 2, 1. Car's yours. Sorry, guys. Can you guys hear me?
Yes. Oh, well, at least now you can relax.
Yeah, no pressure on you, just pressure on you.
Yeah.
Sorry, man. Made a few boots there. Go, the streams are starting soon, eh?
Kyk of jy in 'n lekker ritme is nou.
Ja, dit is net sleg met almal wat 'n mens van agteraf inhaal.
Ja. amper ry na is gat vas.
Ry, draai
Hallo,
voor my in.
Hallo, hallo.
Hier is hy nou. Bliksem.
Hoe gaan dit met julle reis?
Ag, dis maar kak.
Het julle ook baie kak in die begin gehad?
Nee, ons het fisies skoon reis gehad, behalwe het ons onsself in die berg afskryf loop. Maar die ouens ry kak, hulle druk jou van die baan af.
Ja.
Dis die heel laaste.
Okay.
Jy het gekoop.
Ja, ons loop nog hier in 35ste, maar het is 'n disaster van 'n reis. Die eerste 3 laps was 'n total fucking abortion geweest.
Ja, ek het 'n moerse crash gehad.
Ek ook nie waar dit
Ek was oor die pad gestaan toe moer ek hom vas.
Ja.
Ek het ook 'n moerse crash gehad. Die Douw het nie sy voet op die briek gehou nie.
Oh.
Ja, daar op die berg.
Hy was Andrew geweest.
Was dit?
En hy het nie nodig gehad om sy voet op die briek te hou nie, want die ongeluk het al klaar gebeur. Ons het getraai om die kar terug te kry pits toe.
Ja, want die draai oor die baan.
Maar die baan, die fucking kar was so gevolk. Wil jy vir my sê jy het nie geel vlaag gekry nie, want dit was 'n moerse
Nee,
pruim
want
daarbo.
Daar was geel vlaag vroeër en toe gaan die geel vlaag weg, toe raak dit wit.
En toe sit jy voet in die hoek.
Nee, ons was toe almal agter mekaar in 'n trein.
Mooi.
Ek was eens van Sean Buck se Invincible Cars.
Is dit?
Haal hy my fucking volspoed uit. Maar 'n volspoed in my gat vas.
Jy wil nou hê ek kan aftrek in die berg.
Al dude, ek het na die tweede lap het ek al 18 sekondes damage gedra. Ja. Maar ek het vir Bertus 'n message gestuur of hom met hom chat vanaand na die Formule 1 reis klaar is, wil ek met hom chat. Ek kan actually dink aan om
Ja, gaat nou maar uit in die berg.
Dit raak al hoe worse.
Ek gaan stop. Ek gaan nie nou meer ry nie.
Ja, nee, trek die kar in die pits in man. Ons dan is dan.
Stamp my nou uit die berg as Crous. Hy wil hê ek moet aftrek op die draaie, dat hy kan verbykom.
Nee, is nie lekker nie.
Maar ek gaan nie vir die endurance doen, dis klaar. Ja, maar ek kan nie skoon ry nie. Hy het clearly gesê, bly agter die ou, tot hy die berg uitkom, dan kan hy vir jou pad gee. Hulle doen dit nie. Hulle kom stamp jou. Ja, maar dit is fair, maar dit is 'n open league, open race. Ja, maar as baie ons het 'n ander league, ons nie van weet. Nee, dis nie, ek kan nie dit sien, dit is open league.
Was like nou met die Ferrari. Hy ken glad nie eens die baan nie. Glad.
Ding is,
So blou Ferrari.
daar moet 'n qualifying time limit op gesit. In ander woorde, daar moet cut-offs wees vir die race laps. Dit is wat my eintlik doen. Want Jalpie is 'n klomp stadige drivers saam met 'n klomp vinnige ouens. En dis die probleem. Nou om die pause, 111.
Ek het nie hierdie replays gesave nie. Hy het
Check nou vir deploy. Kyk om die Grand Prix. Dan gaan ons ook al 'n paar crashes sien. Kyk, ek meen die daar deploy. Deploy het by die regte ding. Hy het gewag vir die gap. Toe gaan hy verby. Hulle ry Zandvoort.
ag sorry, Zandvoort.
Selfe.
Douw snapte.
Ja, as ons maar net so kon gereis gehad het vir die eerste 2 ure, né?
Ja.
Laat ou Eddie homself maar aanlap as hy op pressure.
Ja, dis nou as ek nou nie self droog maak nie.
So ry daar, laat hy daar gaan.
Ja. Ja, maar ek dink Eddie hulle is al so ver agter.
Ja, hulle is 'n lap af.
Ja, ek dink hulle is meer want ek dink ek het verby hulle gegaan omtrent 3 keer terwyl hulle in die pits was.
O, okay.
So ek gaan hom maar laat gaan.
Ja, ek wil sê ja, wat laat hom maar net homself aanlap. En nou wat, nou kom Eddie.
Want ek het net nou gesien sy laptye is vinniger as myne.
Ja. Hy moet ry. Ja, met Hansie hulle gepraat, hulle het net so kakreis gehad hoor.
Is dit?
Waar ook die hele tyd hier deur die berg, waar die ouens hulle stamp en goed as hulle verbykom en goed toe hoor.
Ag, koek. Hoeveelste is Daniel hulle?
Nee, Daniel hulle het gekwit.
Nee, Daniel Rau.
O, hulle, ek weet nie, gaan nou kyk. Sewende. Hulle lê sewende.
Ja, want hy is nou net hier verby my.
Ja, en sê hulle het ook nou ge-DNF. Ons lê nou 33ste hoor. Net daai ou die verbyvat. Ek sien hy het nou weer daar afgegaan.
Ja, want hy het my net nou laat afval want in na hierdie volgende stryd hy is so stadig in daai chicane in en toe moes ek uitswaai vir hom en toe ek in die gras in.
Ja.
Ek het niks getref of enigiets nie, maar
En hoe's Eddie nou weer agter jou?
hy het hier voor en net hier voor het hy afgeval. Ek dink hy het pasie gemaak vir die vinnige ouens en toe val hy self
O,
af.
okay. "15 minute om te gaan.
gaan verby.
Agter die Audi het jy tweede en derde plek hoor. Die Audi is gebreek nou hoor. Jo. Okay, tweede en derde agter jou nou. Hy het reg het hier. O nee, jare, daai ou gaan jou daar probeer verbyvat. What the fuck, man? Dis nou weer Kieran Patterson wat soos 'n fucking maniak kry.
Ja. Ek het hom actually nie opgetel nie. Dis eers toe hy hier langs my indodge wat ek hom optel. Hy kan bly wees ek hom gesien.
Ja.
Anders het ek hom uitgehaal. Weet jy wat die ander probleem met die time penalties? Dit is nou aan die einde van die reis. Die ou gaan net nie pit nie, dan kry hy nou 20 sekondes, maar as hy 'n drive-through gehad het, dan was die penalty ernstig geweest op hierdie stadium. Ja, dis die probleem.
Dis penalties is te sag. Dis jammer. En ek kyk nou iets weer, soos hierdie B-Walker, hè? Hy sit nou weer met 'n 5-second penalty, hy het nou, vroeër in die reis het hy 'n 10-second penalty gehad.
Sure.
Dit moet erger word, soos wat jy aangaan. Jy kan nie nou 'n 10-second kry, en in die volgende incident nie, dan kry jy net 'n 5 nie. In ander woorde, as jy 'n 10 gekry het, moet die volgende ene 'n 20 wees, of 'n drive-through, of whatever.
Ja, want anders gaan jy maar net aanhou iemand 'n ligte tap gee en
Ja.
5 sekondes, ag, dis nou nie te erg.
Dit goed moet cumulative wees.
Yo, why so many people left?
Yeah, people are miffed, dude.
Yes, everyone's gone. Everyone's left is you guys and Daniel.
Oh, I've seen them DNF'd as well.
I did me too. Because I
Hey?
can't see anything in the stream stop.
There's another stream going at the moment. Just check, there is another stream. My game hung.
Oh, God. 33. Oh, not bad.
It's not, no, it's a good finish, but you look at how many people are left in the race, dude. 35 out of 45, so 10 cars out of the race.
Yeah, well, Bathurst needs to do something about it, dude. Otherwise, he's not going to have a league there. Because people are going to say, fuck this and go do something else.
That's where I'm at, dude.
It's very...
And I spoke to Hunty and them now as well. Same situations as we had. People just bashing you out of the way through the mountain. You know. And I just said to, are you there?
Yeah.
I just said to Arno now as well, look at this B Walker guy behind him. That guy's had numerous penalties in this race. So I'm... by now you should either have a fucking stop go or a disqualification. It doesn't mean because, yes, you had an incident in lap 5 and we gave you a 10. Now in lap 20 you have a small incident, okay, we'll only give you a 5. No. It needs to be cumulative. It needs to get worse and worse and worse.
Oh, expedite.
Do you know what I'm saying? 3 fucking penalties that you should be disqualified from the race.
And the thing is, it's the penalties and for incidents shouldn't be left up to a steward's discretion. There should be strict rules. You do this, this is the penalty. You do that, that's the penalty. You do that, that's the penalty.
Look, it's part of stewarding to check stuff, but at the end of the day,
No,
a
but there
punt,
should be a
a
rate
punt,
card.
you know, a punt is going to be a heavy penalty.
A punch,
you know?
I think a punch should be disqualified. It shouldn't be a seconds. It should be, listen, an intentional
Stop,
punch,
go.
you out of the race.
Stop goes, dude.
Disqualified. You know, there's a difference where you can see a guy's braking and he's just not able to stop in time, or
Yeah.
the guy's intentionally just moving you out the way.
Yeah. Look, bottom
You're
line
telling me a
is
steward can't see that.
the rules need to be readjusted for harsher penalties anyway. It's not, this is not the way it's done. Sorry. That B Walker guy was the guy that on lap 1 came flying past me on turn 1 on the grass, dude, and then he took someone out.
Yeah, but you see, Bathurst won't do it, dude, because he'll be too scared to offend because let's be honest here, it's the top guys that are actually punting everyone out the way. So Bathurst will be too scared if he says
They're not,
something or does something.
but the thing is, that guy's not one of the top guys, dude. He happens
he's
to be there
11th at the
because he just bumps everybody out of the fucking way. I'd also be there. The thing is, it's like Arno was saying earlier, dude. You know what the biggest issue here is? A 15-second penalty is nowhere near me getting 18 seconds worth of damage, having to drive 20 laps with that damage, and then still in the pits I have to sit for 18 seconds for it to get repaired. There's no comparison.
So that's what I'm saying. A punt should be disqualified.
Yeah.
You punted someone. In real life, a punt is attempted murder. You attempted to kill someone.
Yeah.
You got that's the thing that I'm saying about sim community. The thing is, the sim races want things as immersion and as real as possible. But
Yeah, but when it comes to penalties, no, then it can't be. Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's either you accept everything or you accept nothing.
Yeah.
It's if you want the immersion, then you need to take the immersion to the level. If you punt someone, you're putting him into the wall. You can face charges for that.
Yeah.
That's not just racing. If people can show that you purposely did that drivers face severe penalties, because they don't just get, oh, sorry, you're going to be pushed out of the race. They can be removed from racing altogether, and they can face civil charges. The other drivers and the other teams sue them.
Yeah, look, I mean that's obviously that's in real life, that is how it works and stuff. But I'm just saying, as we stand today,
in real life,
the penalties are not enough.
In sim racing, it should be, I'm terribly sorry, you punted someone intentionally, you're disqualified from the race.
Yeah.
Remove the car from the race. Your entire team faces the punishment.
Yeah.
Because then also, racing teams will choose very carefully who they allow into the team. I mean,
Correct.
I'm a hazard. I know that if I don't shape up with my racecraft and my safety, if the penalties are that harsh, though, you would say to me, sorry, Andrew, but unfortunately,
You're not
until you
up to
get your
scratch
shit
it.
together, you can't race with us because you're going to put the whole team at jeopardy.
Yep. No, it's true.
And if I'm willing to accept that, you know what? That's how it works. That's life. You need to understand that your life and or I wouldn't say life, but your responsibilities isn't just to yourself. It's to the sports and to your teammates. But people don't care, dude. And the thing is you get toxic teams where they know they're very fast and they know, well, what's the worst thing?
No, I'm gonna
Bathurst
get
will
it.
never, ever
I'm gonna get a
disqualify.
5-second
Bathurst will
penalty,
never
or I'm
do
gonna get a
anything to us.
10-second penalty. Yeah.
Yeah, Bathurst won't disqualify us. He will never ever do us because he knows if we leave, then there's a problem for his league. But what Bathurst doesn't realize is the big, more powerful leagues, they don't give a shit about your name. They don't care how big and powerful you are. The rules are the rules.
Yeah.
I mean, look at LFM, dude. They don't give a shit whether you Jordan Sherritt, whether you Paul Gerber, whether you flippin' Daniel Rowe. You bum someone, penalty, done, finished.
Yeah.
But anyway, I suppose ranting is annoying on stream, I guess.
No, it's also just blowing off steam at the moment, but there's a lot of time and effort that goes into this stuff, dude, and it's just I'm not getting the reward for that time and effort at the moment. And when I say that, it's not because you guys are not driving good enough or anything like that. It's not that. I'm putting in time and effort, and I'm being fucking hit from every side during the start of the race, which screws the whole team's race up, you know? I mean, if we didn't have half of the shit happening in the beginning, dude, we would be sitting in the top 20 easily.
Look, the whole thing, Douw, it's the same thing I said to Tian. The LFM, dude, I'm taking that a lot more serious, and I'm putting a lot more effort into my racecraft there, and I'm accepting I might not be the fastest, but I need to be the safest.
Yeah.
I mean, if you watch my last few races that I've done on LFM, I haven't been trying to push to see what position I can get. I've been trying to push to see, listen, how consistent can I be?
Yes,
and
can I get my ratings up? Yeah.
Yes, I want to be safe because I would like to move up in a league. I would like to, you know, and clearly and I've seen it already in my own racing. The fact that I'm thinking it like that, I'm naturally actually getting faster.
Yep.
I'm not, though, because I'm now listen. Let me try and keep consistent. I don't need to gain 5% or 1/10 at all costs. You know, I need to be safe and I need to be consistent. And
That's
LFM's
right.
doing that for me, not racecraft. I mean, race face.
Yeah.
And the thing is when I spoke to me and Tian was speaking about it, Tian still likes to race, but it's the same thing I feel, dude. I put hours and hours. I'm a new. So I understand that in order to get anywhere, I'm going to have to spend hours and hours and hours in front of the track. But every single race so far this season for race face, I've been taking out in the first 2 or 3 laps. And once was definitely my fault. That Porsche that I took out, that's my fault. Punting a guy entering unsafely onto a track, I should have been disqualified, and I should have been given a race ban. That's how I feel about it, because I ruined that guy's race. So I should be penalized for it. But the thing is every other time, Silverstone wasn't me. I've trained for 3 days non-stop for Silverstone to get taken out on my second lap. And after that, I said to Tian, I said, you know what? The problem with race face is now I need to wait for the next season to get onto Silverstone to try again. You know? And that's fine. But the problem is next season is going to be the same thing unless things change. Unless the rules change, unless people are more strict, unless there's more discipline. Next season, Silverstone, I can put a month in. If someone's going to torpedo me in the corner and there's nothing I can do about it, I don't see the person behind me. You're in a pack. You're flipping. You've got 100 different voices telling you 3 wide, maintain your line. You know, you're not looking behind you. You expect that the race driver behind you is doing the same thing you're doing and trying to ensure that you don't bump someone.
Anyway, Arno is on his last lap. Yeah,
I see this.
He's done a very good stint here. He's been very consistent. Good driving, Arno.
Dankie.
But you know, truly, honestly, the only way you're actually gonna actually fix that, the only way you're gonna do that is if people petition race face or Bathurst. You know, you go to them and say, listen, Bathurst, not all due respect, but if you want, because at the end of the day, you're just gonna have a bunch of toxic people in your league, because all the other people are gonna be like, we're done with this, and he doesn't want to have that, dude. I mean, he's put years into this. You know? So I'm sure You know, the thing is if he makes his league prestige like he is, like he's trying to, where people are fighting for that pole position and that title, I mean, he's got that. So even if he does ban a top ranking player, you know, that player will throw his temper tantrum and have all his words and say what he wants to say and whip himself and everything. But he'll be back, because if your league's worth it and people are like, listen, these are the top drivers for the race face league. You know, if that title comes, you know, regardless of what title the driver has or how big and powerful he thinks he is, when he gets banned, he'll have his say and throw his temper tantrum and everything. But he'll be back, because he knows, well, but next time he's back, he'll be like, listen, I can't punch someone because I don't want to be banned again. And the same for me, for a noob, the same thing for my actions. I mean,
no, it goes for everybody.
Yeah, I know for a fact when I hit that push, you know, I ruined that guy's race. I would have been more than fine with it. And I know it sounds funny because I'm like, obviously I miss races and that, but you know, if you're looking forward to races, you know, Bathurst can say, Andrew, sorry, you're not allowed to do car long. Done, finished. Why? Because you were unsafe entry, you punished.
Yeah, but the other thing Paul and I were saying as well, that I think we need to bring in for these endurance races, people must actually be able to prove they've done the kilometers on the track before they can enter the race. So if you haven't done, like, you know, 500 Ks of Bathurst, sorry, you can't enter. You know, because that means you haven't practiced, you don't have track knowledge, you know, all that stuff, right? Because there was a bunch of guys here today, I'm telling you now, that have never driven this track before. Like, they haven't even, like, it was like the first time they got into the car today to drive this.
Look, I mean, I know you don't really, you said no, that it's buggy in there, but racecraft and safety rating on the Assetto Corsa,
No, they do go hand in hand.
start taking that into account.
Yeah.
You know, Bathurst should say, sorry, in an endurance race you need a racecraft of X,
Yeah.
a safety rating of X. Otherwise, you unfortunately you can't be part of the thing, and you tell the team straight that driver is not allowed in the team, so find another driver. I mean, dude, I'll be the first one that's not allowed to drive. I know that for a fact. But the thing is then I'm going to definitely go onto Assetto Corsa more often and keep racing to get my freaking race safety ratings up.
Arno, baie mooi gedoen daarso, dude.
Baie dankie.
Well done, well done. Bringing the car back in one piece. All right, and then I just want to, on behalf of the team here, just to all the viewers who have been watching and following us here, please, thank you very much. We appreciate the support. Hopefully the next race will be a lot better. See you guys next time.